Oh, don't paw at the thing. Okay, come on. Oh my goodness, there she is. Oh my goodness. She's the best girl in her stinking life. She was such a good girl. Oh my goodness, come on, let's go say good morning to Dad. Okay, day 5. Tell us about last night, Chief.
It started, it was super windy, and then it started to rain, and then it was windy and rainy, and there's just kind of a lot of dirt and dust everywhere.
Yeah, it kind of like blew silt like right under the tent flaps and like all over us as we slept, which gave me a little PTSD of the first 700 miles of the PCT. Where everything was covered in dirt. We had breakfast skillet and some Bavita crackers and coffee. And we've got like 8.5 miles today.
Yeah.
With a pretty big climb. And of course, one of the things we were commenting on is there's just never any wind ever in the Sawtooth. Like, it's just glassy. Well, it kicked up last night. Okay. Saying goodbye to Kramer Lake, and we're pretty much all packed up unless Ted's gonna leave the tent there, which would be interesting. That would make for an interesting night. Wow, so the view from this side of the lake is spectacular. Like, I loved our little peninsula with our diving rock, but this is wild. Beautiful. So this is Little Kramer Lake, and it's got this gorgeous waterfall flinging right into it. Oh, somebody's got a choice camp spot right down there. It's pretty great. Boy, those are some good jumping off rocks, I'd say. Still a really nice sized lake, even though it's the little one. So we're going down the valley that leads back to Redfish Lake, which is where the RV is parked. We're only gonna go halfway down this river, and then we're gonna climb up into another basin so that we can come out where the truck is at Grand Jean. And there was a lot of people at Kramer last night. It was a Friday night, so you definitely get the impression that this is maybe the most direct route into the Sawtooth. It's only about 7.5 miles. It's a really good, well-maintained path. So a lot of people come up, and the views are just amazing along this whole river valley. Wow, it looks like we're just coming up in a solid wall of granite. And like, our climb is right around here, so I'm like, are we going up that? Oh God, are we going up that? So we just crossed this river, and this is in fact the junction. So that climb is that straight cliff that we just saw. So we're all about to earn our climbing badges. Woohoo! It's gonna be a good one though. It's gonna be beautiful.
Last one.
We got the dog wet. All we have to do is get right up there. Easy as pie. And then scooch over to that little gap. Oh, I can see hikers on it. Oh, they're like halfway up. It's already a pretty cool climb. There's Ted, Sash and Dad are up there. Roxy's right there. What a good dog. I see you. We're up at Alpine Lake. We made it up that climb. We all decided it was a great climb. Really good grade. Roxy is giving 2 paws up to looking at the tuna pouch.
You didn't get the corners.
I have to stick my snoot in there, and then my snoot gets all tuna-y, Sasha.
Yeah.
All right, so we got one more big up and over climb, about 800 something feet, and then we will be at Barren Lake. And it's a little nerve-wracking just because it's the weekend and there's a billion people at all of a sudden. So Barren Lake is a destination, and we kind of want to get there and get a spot. We've been really lucky with our spots so far, so that's good. Oh, look how she takes it out of the corners and gives it to me on a spoon handle so lovingly. She loves me so much.
There's some in the hole. Get the stuff in the hole. It'll get better. Look.
Put it on her paw.
Oh, don't wipe tuna on the dog's paw. That's what
Dad told me to do it.
Yeah, why? That's perfect. Then she'll just lick
I'm
it
gonna
off
get
and
eaten
not
by
get a-
bears.
get a-
Hi, I'm Tilly.
And I thought we were done with this.
Winnie! Welcome to Trail Mixology, where we dish all the dirt, get it? Because sometimes there's dirt in the trail mix, on trail mixes. Our house in the Hamptons is done being renovated, but we just missed being out here on the West Coast.
Trail mix.
West Coast, best coast. Now we've spent a couple days living with this creation, Gwenny. What do you have to say?
There's too many kicks. There's too many kicks.
Can we talk about the choice of the kicks?
It was a good choice. It's
Lightly
Tilly-
sweetened corn goodness.
Gwen tested, Tilly approved. There's too much of it.
I do have to say that those little corny balls certainly do hold up well in the backpack.
That's what she said.
What else do we have?
We have our classic mixed nuts, including pistachios, which is, I think, the only strange mixed nut that we have.
A fancy
we have
addition.
some honey sesame almonds, which are the best part, I think.
Going in subsequent mixes, absolutely.
We have the pretzel nugget,
Always a welcome addition.
which the peanut butter is entirely too powdery for me, these pretzel nuggets. And then our classic peanut butter M&M. Peanut M&M, not peanut butter M&M. They're different.
All right. I love this trail mix. Give it a scale rating, Gwenny.
I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
Low marks.
There's too many kicks.
Bitter party
There's
of
an
one.
entire bag of kicks in here.
Gwenny, you don't need to raise your voice.
entire
in the wilderness.
bag!
You're scaring the squirrels. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Although, as the creator of this mix, I am a bit biased.
7.
And it's, I think we're over that little dip right there. Yeah. It is raining lightly, as you can see. Not enough to bust out ponchos, just enough to make you feel like
You're in a magical little Zelda game.
a magical little Zelda game. There, people, you have it now.
Ever played Breath of the Wild while it's raining? This is that.
This is that. Just feels good.
I'm gonna get sued.
Keeping us cool. TM, 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 Nintendo 64, or whatever.
We can't say that. No, stop the video. No, we can't say that.
No, I'm giving them the trademark.
You can't do that. That's
Oh,
not how that works.
sorry, okay.
We're gonna get sued.
What's up, Big Froggy? Oh, look at him. He's like just living his best froggy life.
It's pretty up here in the woods. And it's not raining any.
All coming our way.
What?
And it's all coming our way.
That's fine. And we're gonna go, where are we gonna go? We're gonna go, I think we're gonna go up there. Or maybe through there. I don't know.
Very, very dramatic sky. Ted, I feel like I'm climbing in Mordor to put the ring into Mount Doom. Do you feel like we're in Mordor?
I'm singing the theme song to Isengard.
Ooh! Which one is that?
Dun, 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 dun.
There's my noble fantasy hound. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, it's our last divide of the trip. We're going down to a lake and then tomorrow out a river valley. So, woohoo! Wow, beautiful. So there's Upper and Lower Barren Lakes, our home for our last night on trail. And boy, that looks cool. Looks like a lot of great spots to camp. We'll see where we end up. It'd be cool to end up on that strip right between them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Never quite sure how the tune goes. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. It's been a while since I saw that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. My poncho also doubles as a ground sheet, so I am like the dirtiest poncho in the wilderness. This here's the dirtiest poncho in the wilderness. What are you?
I'm a Are you a jewel? Ooh, a jewel. Jewel. It's cursed. Now you're cursed. I run away quickly before the curse gets to me.
All right, this is Barren Lake, Camp 5. No complaints. We just pitched our tents because we have a little respite from the rain and I hear thunder. So if it starts to thunder, we got the tents up in case it rains and we can jump inside, read a book, chillax. We may even put up a little lean-to with a couple of ponchos. Look at them. They're adorable putting up their tent. Well, now we're at Barren Lake, and we got here in plenty of time to set up the tents and get clean before it started to rain. But now we're snuggling the dog again when it rains, and we're nice and cozy. We're just reading in the tents. Well, it was still raining, so these guys, Dad and Sash, cooked us pasta primavera in the rain, and we're eating it in the big tent. Good
Which is
show.
a 3-person tent with 4 people and a dog in it currently. It's incredibly cozy.
We're sitting, so it works. There's a boo. Look at her. She's like.
Works is.
This is a big 3-person tent. Like if 4 people had to snuggle in here, they could snuggle. Like if we got swamped out, we could sleep in here.
Don't get any ideas.
Well, it eventually did stop raining, and we were able to walk
Around
kind of around
half the lake,
Yeah.
quarter of the
and take some amazing pictures.
Mhm.
And I think the weather's over. I think it's going to be clear.
Yeah,
tomorrow?
and you made the very bold statement of this is the best lake of the trip, which
I think this is
don't
the
know
most
that
beautiful
I
lake of
agree
the
with, but okay.
But this is it. It's our last night, and that is okay because I super duper miss Kepler. I will
That'll
not
be the
see her
cat.
tonight, or Monday, or Sunday, or Monday. But on Tuesday night, I will see Kepler. I can't wait. Well, this is what we woke up to this morning. Clear skies and an absolutely beautiful lake. So, pretty amazing. All right, we're making a little dog breakfast. But we gotta heat up the water first because we gotta have some warm breakfast for this girl. Okay, I'm making it. Gotta stir it. And then it's gotta sit. It's gotta sit for a few minutes. I think we did it. I think it's ready. Let's look. Oh, it's so thick and meaty. Oh my goodness. Okay, we ready? This is all for you. It's nice and warm. Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. Breakfast. Breakfast in the smoking jacket. What's better than that? So good. Oh, kiss me more, Sasha. Tuck your little head. Oh. We're trying a new flavor of Brave today. Vanilla Dragonberry. Recently released.
We are excited.
I'm excited.
Oh, it's purple. Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
kind
want it
of
to be
purple. And it's got like strange little nougats, little nug
That looks
nugs.
like a small pine cone.
What are they? All right, it's mixed up and it's settled and it's very enticingly pink. I like the pink. All right, new flavor verdict.
I like it.
I like it too. Dragon spiders.
It's.
Is that in the video?
I haven't tried toasted coconut mango hot, so I can't say it's my favorite flavor.
It's got like actual mulberries in it, which are like these. I think these are the mulberries. They're good. They're like tangy sweetness. I like it a lot. It's 8:40, and if you wonder where Ted is in half of our videos, he's asleep in the tent. Hey, Pop Socket.
That's me asleep in the tent.
Are you gonna get up
Nope.
so we can go get burgers?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
That's okay. I'll just feed you some vegetarian backpacking food tonight if we don't get back in time.
Just starved too. It's fine.
What can I entice you with?
What?
How about the porta potty at the trailhead. Okay, day 6. It was an uneventful night. It was a great camp. Dad's just doing a final sweep. Ted is stoked. We're going for burgers. And the dog has run ahead, hooting and hollering. She is very, very happy. So I am like just a little bit sad to say goodbye to this spectacular, spectacular lake. It has just been so amazing. Definitely coming back to this one. This is our hike out. We're just hiking down this river valley the whole day until we get to the main river at the bottom. And then by the time we connect with the main one, we'll only have about 1.5 to go. But we still have about 11 miles to go, which is always like all we have to do is hike downhill. But like, Chihuahua, like hiking downhill can get you. So we'll have to see. So far the trail's been pretty rocky. The dog is happy. The dog is so excited today. Her pack is so light. It only has her smoking jacket in her bowl. No food left. And it's gonna be fun watching this stream turn into a river as like little side streams just join it. Oh my gosh, this is idyllic. I have to say, look at her. Little trail dog. What a good girl. Yeah, I'm talking about you. We have a really intense 1,000-foot descent, and I think it's right now. And the river just like cascades down into this long, crazy set of huge waterfalls. So, ooh baby. So yeah, this is definitely that 1,000-foot descent. You can see we've got a huge distance to drop down while this stream just cascades forever. And it's a little bit, you can see how blue the sky is up there where we were, up in that basin, and how it's still a little bit smoky down here. Huh. Boy, we lucked out. All right, onward. Here we go. Big descent. Oh, look at the dog. She always waits for me. What a good dog. You can't hike without mom. You gotta keep your eye on mom. Oh, what do you see? What is that, Rox? Don't go chasing through this rock pile now. Okay. You see all the switchbacks, and the kids are way down there. With their youthful legs, they descend a lot faster than we do. And of course, the dog's got 4 of them. Well, you got 2 feet and 2 trekking poles, so it's about the same, I'd say, even Stevens. Cool, there's our first view of the falls. It's kind of in the shadow, but let's see. I'm hoping I'll have a better view of it down below. Maybe when the sun hits it too. Well, I think we're mostly down. There's a really pretty waterfall coming in from a side cliff over here. If I can see it through the trees. It's not really giving me a view. Let me see. Oh, there we can see it. You can see it just. Wonder if that's just a side river, if there's a lake up there. And then our main river is down here, and that follows us way back up there. You can see the nook, the notch. And we're making pretty good time. Trail's still pretty rocky, but it looks like it's going to resolve into hard-packed dirt and pine needles. My favorite trail surface. Dog, are you getting your boots all wet? Let's take your boots off. I think the rocky section's over. What do you think? Come on. Let's take off the boots. Now you have to carry wet boots, my dog.
Now they're all muddy and
Come here. Oh, you just shake and baked him. Oh, Roxy. Come here. Stop. I shake and baked him for you. So we've gotten into the forest. It's soft underfoot and just dirt and pine needles, and it's kind of cool and green. And we're just hiking out. It's a beautiful hike. One thing I do want to say about this hike is when I looked at different versions of this loop on all trails, all the folks said, do it clockwise, get the hard stuff done early. And I looked at the map and I thought about Dad and Ted. And I was like, man, the first day is really tough. A 3,000-foot climb if you do it clockwise. And I was like, we're just not going to do that. We're going to do it counterclockwise, because you get that same 3,000 feet over the course of 2 days. And I was really nervous about that decision because every single comment said do it clockwise. But now, having come out the other side, I would say absolutely do this Sawtooth loop counterclockwise the way we did it. It made the first couple days chill. We met a bunch of people that did it in the other direction. One young couple said that they actually used the word grueling to describe their first 2 days on trail. And they said after the first 2 days, they had to take an on-trail 0 to recover. We met another pair of younger guys that said they started as a trio, and after the first day, one of their member gave up and turned back. So not only is it a kinder, gentler loop in the direction we chose, but I think from all the passes and divides we went over, we were all pretty like in unison, in agreement that we went over it from the easier side. And the side that we went down, we wouldn't have wanted to come up. So I would say it is a counterclockwise loop for sure. And that's what I have to say about that. Yeah. So the dogs, we're crossing on this log, but the dog has been having some balance issues. So I have her pack, and we're just gonna ask her to walk across like this because she's been falling off very low logs. She got cheatgrass in her ear and it's been kind of like throwing off her gyros. Roxy, what a good girl. Thank you. And the rest of us are crossing on that high log. And while it's pretty thick, if you fell, it would be a pretty good fall. We made it. Load up, you dog. Do you need help? I can't do it, Sasha. I have heat stroke.
Come on.
Oh, what a good dog. Yay, everybody.